Hello everyone, so today we're going to make a Doom clone in a 2D no-code game engine in one day. At least a little bit of backstory. So I saw that there was a 3D extension for GDevelop and it absolutely blew my mind. Then I watched the official GDevelop video about the 3D extension and the example that they showed remembered me of Doom, and I was like, this is actually perfect for a Doom clone. So I decided, why not make one? But first, let's just ask ourselves, what is a Doom clone? So in the 1980s, it was basically just a term for any first-person shooter. So that's basically what I'm going to try and replicate. Let's make the game around like this screenshot in mind. Okay, so this was actually the first time I used the 3D extension for GDevelop. I tried a couple of different methods for the camera. I wanted to make the camera look up and down, but I just couldn't figure out how that's supposed to work. So I just made the art and made the levels pretty fast. Eventually I got a camera that kind of suited the game, so I thought like, why not use this one? I wanted to try the bullet extension, but using a 3D extension with a extension that's used for 2D games kind of doesn't work. So I just deleted it and made it myself. But there is this one bug that made the bullets not see-through. But yeah, I just made it a square so there aren't really any of these like see-through parts. However you want to call it, I don't know how they're called. I was kind of lazy with making the enemy, so I just went to Kenny's creature mixer or whatever it's called, and I again had the see-through problem, and also the animation didn't play for some reason. So I just was way too lazy and just didn't care. I made it so the enemies have 4 places to spawn, and then anywhere between 5 seconds and, well, 1 second, the enemies will spawn. And I tried to tweak the difficulty so it isn't just impossible to play, because there was this one bug and I knew that this was going to happen, that just enemies were going to spawn every single frame. And of course, that's not a good idea. Then I made the enemy delete itself when it got shot. That's pretty easy. I also made it so that the player can die when an enemy touches them. I didn't have the time to add a lives system, but still I think it would be pretty easy, but I just didn't do it for some reason. So then I just generated some sounds, added them to the game for like the bullets and then the enemies dying, I think. Or no, it was the player dying. Sorry, I'm just stupid. So then I tried to use hide to hide the spawns, but because this is a 3D extension, I guess it didn't really work. And anyways, the day ended, and well, this was the game. Of course, some of the problems of the game are that I didn't have enough time to make an actual game, and obviously it's not polished enough. But for a game that's literally just made in one day, I am pretty happy. So I'm not going to complain. So yeah, I would say that this was pretty successful. Making a 3D game inside of a 2D engine that uses non-code based systems, I honestly think it's pretty amazing. I'll link everything that you probably need to know about this extension in the description, so go check it out if you want to. Also, maybe I'll be working on the game again on Twitch, so if you want to follow me there, then go ahead. But anyways, I'm gonna see you all next time.